My name is Vanessa Zammy, the best-selling author of Finish, the Solopreneur's Guide to Getting Stuff Done. I'm the creator of the Hustle and Breathe Business Accelerator, through which I consult ambitious 9-to-5ers like you on how to grow their profit-producing, purpose-driven business without the overwhelm. Your efficiency, your productivity, and profitability, so that you can reduce the overwhelm and confusion in your life. You can enjoy your life. Entrepreneurship is a marathon. And if you've chosen to step into that marathon, hello, welcome. Let me know if you can hear me here in the comments. I'm trying out a new platform, StreamYard. And so let me know if you can hear me wherever you are. And essentially, let me see what we got here. Okay, cool, awesome. So welcome to Entrepreneurship is a Marathon with yours truly, Vanessa Zammy. Hey, that's me. Today's topic, what we're gonna talk about tonight, is on how to navigate the growing pains of a business while you're balancing a corporate job, right? So what did I do while making that transition, and what can you do as well too? So welcome to tuning in. Thank you. For those who are here, let me know, where are you coming in from, right? I know right now in Massachusetts, right now it's 9 p.m. Eastern, right? But it's also 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. in Australia, right? So let me know, where are you joining us here from in the comments section of wherever you're watching here on Facebook. And at some point in time, this will be streamed on LinkedIn as well too, but unfortunately, you got to apply for LinkedIn Live, it turns out. So application in process. But right now we're on Facebook. Hey, what's up? So in this weekly live show, Entrepreneurship is a Marathon, right? This is probably like, I don't know, my 400th live I've ever done. I've lost count. But essentially every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. in Australia, right? I will be here with you live on Facebook and eventually LinkedIn as well. And the thing is, at the end of the day, we don't need more people starting businesses. I'm going to say a little more about that, but we don't need more people starting businesses. We need more people continuing to move forward in your mission and in your purpose and in your impact, right? For those who have started, yes, applaud you for starting your business, right? Absolutely. There are only about 580 million entrepreneurs. That's less than 7% of the world. So only 580 million entrepreneurs in the world, right? So it's less than 7% of the global population, right? So yes, you have started your business. That's amazing. You started the race. Amazing, wonderful, right? You are in a small island of people who have decided to do that. And that's amazing. But here's the thing. It's time for you to keep going, right? Because there's even smaller islands of people who even make it past 3 years. Even smaller islands of people who make it past 10 years, right? And that's what Entrepreneurship is a Marathon is about. That is what race, getting you through the entrepreneurship race, right? So give me an emoji in the comments to represent, how are you feeling today? How's your day today? Let me know in the comments with a nice emoji. And because of this thing called StreamYard, you kind of have to, there's something where you have to like approve or say something like, oh, I approve my comments to be seen, something of that nature. I'm gonna figure that out. But right now, with that being said, here we go. So today's topic is on how to navigate growing pains of a business while balancing a corporate job. And because you're live with me here, yes, I want to hear, give me the questions that you got as we're going through, right? This is essentially this show. Every episode is going to be about 20 to 30 minutes. And I want you to put comments, give me, if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. Some videos will be up for replay for a certain amount of time, some will not, it all will vary. But essentially, if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. Want to see you here. My name is Vanessa Zammy. I'm a business consultant, speaker, and best-selling author, and the creator of the Hustle and Breathe Business Accelerator, through which I help full-time employees transition to entrepreneurship by growing their profit-producing, purpose-driven business while they are employed, and doing it without the overwhelm. Through my consulting company, Your Vision's Catalyst, I help professionals wearing the many hats of life, right? Maybe you're a mother, you're doing a day job, you also got the business going, you also are a friend, a volunteer, community, all that stuff, right? I work with you to increase your efficiency and your productivity, to then increase your profitability in your business, so that you can enjoy your life Reduce your overwhelm and confusion. Enjoy your life while growing your business. Now, an Entrepreneurship is a Marathon show here every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Most of the time, it'll just be me. I spent the past year going live every single day with business tips. So over 365 days, right? Ranging from 5 minutes to an hour and a half. And some days and multiple times a day, right? So I have a lot of knowledge to share. Sometimes I'll bring on guests. My background is that I am essentially trained by Stanford University in management science and engineering, as well as held strategic leadership roles at Fortune 500 companies, while also growing my business too at the same time. And so right now you see me in this nice fancy little shirt. Next week you'll see me in a t-shirt because that's generally my vibe. But for this is the first episode, some of you use the introduction to who I am. So I'm like, okay, let me put a little nice little blouse. But with that said, most of the time I'm very casual and exceptions are made depending on different things. But come on live, come on here. Where does my energy come from? Because it is 9 p.m. Eastern, so how am I still energetic? My energy, I'm also like this at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Essentially, yes, my energy comes from water and sleep and your comments and your engagement. And so react, comment, share with a friend. Oh, so for those who are watching on my profile, you're able to share this video. So share with a friend who needs to hear this, invite them on over as well too to join and continue asking your questions, dropping emojis, grab your journal and pen. Let me know if you have any questions as well too as we go through. For those who are in Australia, it's 11 a.m. Wednesday for you. For those in California, 6 p.m. Pacific for you. For those who are in Oakland, hey. For those who are in New York City, it's 9 p.m., right? And everyone else in between, welcome, welcome. And I want you to mark your calendars right now as well too. Mark your calendars for every Tuesday at this time or whatever time you're seeing right now, where we are going to be here live with you. So today's topic, how to navigate the growing pains of a business while balancing a corporate job. And what did I do while making that transition, right? So we're going to go through 3 key main ideas, but this is a big question, right? This is the first couple of months of the episodes here. Entrepreneurship is a Marathon will be about this question, right? Because there are a lot of growing pains and a lot of phases, right? With my clients, I work with them on 6 different phases when it comes to visioning, optimizing your boundaries, clear, confident marketing, right? We then go into team delegation, financial management, and then systems and processes, right? So all of that has a whole bunch of different things in it. And so we're going to be going into some different topics, answering some different questions for you throughout this show, and just give you a little, snippet, some key ideas for you to take with you as well to action items for you to do it yourself, if that is your option. And however, so first 3 months or so will definitely be about this question in terms of navigating the growing pains of a business while balancing a corporate job. And what did I do while making that transition, right? So this is for you if you are navigating perhaps being a parent while also doing your day job. If you're navigating, doing multiple other jobs or multiple other businesses, right? And you have this other main business as well too, right? So tune in. Today we're gonna go into the 3 key main ideas and topics, and then we'll be going into, essentially the rest of the episodes as well too. Will be even more action items and more tips when it comes to how do you, navigate growing pains with strategically planning and envisioning and setting clear priorities and pivoting appropriately, right? How do you navigate growing pains when you have, other people and other things demanding your time, right? How do you effectively do that and balance it all out, right? And in addition to that, when we're going into future episodes, how do you navigate growing pains? How do you make that transition from the, corporate job, entrepreneurship, and then full-time entrepreneurship, and doing that peacefully and calmly and hustling while breathing is what I call it, right? Hustle and breathe. Yes. Hustle and breathe, right? And yes, my philosophy is that you should be doing your business while doing your job. Yeah. A lot of people, what ends up happening is that you are essentially, you get an idea. You're like, oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna go do my business now. And it's like, no, right? Because at the end of the day, your day job is providing you with capital for your business. And for those of you with a business, you understand that, that's necessary. Right? Now, however, you're at the stage right now where, yes, you've done that for a bit. You maybe done it for a couple of months. Maybe you've done it for a year or 2, but there's something that's still not hitting. You have this mission, you have this impact in this movement, but something is still not hitting right. You're not getting consistent income. You're not reaching the people who you should be reaching, right? You're not getting the follower engagement that you need, right? There's something that's just missing, right? It's just not there. You're not where you want to be. You're not where you should be. right? And so there is something that's stuck in your business, and this Entrepreneurship is a Marathon is about getting you and helping you to get unstuck there, right? So you can continue on the race. What we don't want you to do is stop the business. No, no, no. Right. And so what we do want you to do is keep moving forward and leaving that lasting legacy. If you're like any of my clients, chances are you might be doing this business because you're looking to leave a lasting legacy for your kids. Right. And so with that being said, we got to keep you moving forward. Right. Keep you moving forward on the path of what it is that you want to do and need to do. So throughout the course of the show, I'll be sharing some things that I've done throughout this episode as well, too. But even throughout, Entrepreneurship is a Marathon, just in general. Right. So tune in, always tune in. And yes, let me know in the comments if you have any questions as we go through. Even if you're watching a replay, feel free as well to ask questions because I'm here. I'm here. Yes, indeed. Me and my team are here as well too. Shout out to my team. Cool. And so with that being said, the 3 key main ideas here we're going to go into. So 1, time management does not exist. Time management does not exist, right? And what do I mean by that, essentially? So the thing about this is that a lot of people, you're like, oh, time management, I need to manage my time, I need to manage my time, OMG, I need to manage my time, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? But here's the thing. My whole philosophy and my belief and what I've in my life, right, is that time management does not exist. You cannot manage time. You cannot manage, like, literally, I have 24 hours, you have 24 hours, no one has a remote control. You cannot manage time. What you can manage, though, is yourself. That is what you can manage. You can manage yourself, but you can't manage time. Right? You can manage yourself, but you cannot manage time. And so let's fix how you are hustling. Let's fix how you are doing what it is that you're doing, right? Let's fix what it is that you're even doing so that you can ensure that you are showing up effectively, taking care of yourself and taking care of your business, taking care of your life, taking care of all things you got going on, right? For those who aren't familiar with me, right? For example, when I was doing my business, when I was growing my business a couple of years ago while doing my day job, right? I was growing in like a 7-month time frame. First of all, got the business going in less than 30 days, right? But then after that, it was a matter of, okay, let's get some leads and clients and all that jazz, right? And in a 7-month time frame, I essentially wrote a book, released it to best-selling copy, right? Had over 500 orders in less than 5 days, right, of the book. Reached a bestseller and number 1 in business project management and number 1 in business decision making. Oh, and number 1 in philosophy as well too. So three categories. But essentially at the same time, right, was, started 2 meetup group communities where I was hosting events every month as well too for people. Now this community is over 700 people. This is outside of the Facebook community that I have now. And as well too, I've had some health things. I was like, you know what, let me be healthy this year or that year, essentially, when I was building the business. And so I lost over 30 pounds at the same time running. Oh, but wait, as well too, right? Got 68% salary increase in my day job. I essentially was also promoted at my day job, and I'm not in sales. So a 68% salary increase in just like one of those regular jobs, right? And I consulted over 400 companies, several different industries at the same time, right? Was going live. Like, the thing is, at the end of the day, because I was able to manage what I did, right, for myself. And this is just a zone of genius of mine that I've always been able to do. And I didn't realize that until essentially I woke up one day and I was like, oh, snap. This is what people have been asking me. So I was 13 years old. Every year, in every stage of my life, I've been Brooklyn to Boston to California. And now I'm back in Massachusetts and I'm not in Boston. It's a whole situation. Maybe we'll get into that in another episode. But shout out to Brooklyn, New York, Boston, Massachusetts, and the Bay Area, California. Lots of bees. But essentially, with that being said, in terms of the way that, what was I talking about? Yeah. So how do I do what I do, right? So I always got the question since I was 13 years old, Vanessa, how do you do it? Vanessa, how do you do it? And I never understood what people were saying. And not so much, I didn't understand what they were asking for, right? I knew they were asking for something, but I was like, I don't know. I just wake up and do stuff. Like, what are you talking about? And it wasn't until a few years ago when I got that question like every single year from different people in different stages of my life, like literally. And it wasn't until a few years ago when I then woke up with Your Business Catalyst, the name of my consulting company through which I am dedicated to helping full-time entrepreneurs or full-time employees transition into entrepreneurship. And essentially it was when I was, coming up with the idea. I was like, oh, snaps. This is what people have been asking me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I finally understood. I finally got it. And from there, the rest is history, right? And so my book is called Finish the Solopreneur's Guide to Getting Stuff Done, right? Your Business Catalyst, my mission with Your Business Catalyst is all about equipping and empowering ambitious solopreneurs to keep moving forward in your business so that you can say that you lived your life without any shoulda, coulda, or woulda. I'm all about helping less people die with regret. That is what I'm about. So that you can ensure you are spreading joy and happiness throughout. I'm in the business of happiness, right? So that you can ensure you are spreading joy and happiness with your family, with yourself, right? With everyone else around you as well too. And so with that being said, that's what we're going to go into all these tips here. Entrepreneurship is a marathon. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And right now, though, I do have a Facebook community of over 1,100 ambitious, purpose-led solopreneurs. Some of them are watching this as well. Hello, shout out to you. Oh, and I forgot the most important part of this whole thing. Yes, I sleep an average of 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. So I see 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. I get my energy, as I mentioned, right? I get my energy from water, sleep, and your comments. And so I do not play. Like, sleep is one of my non-negotiables. We'll talk about that at some episode, maybe next week. We'll see. But essentially, I sleep an average 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. I did that. I do that now. I did that even when I was doing my business, right? I do all the things I was listening out to you, right? And it's always been something that's been true to me and what I do. Because again, I do not do coffee. I know. So I need my sleep. But with that being said, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if there are any questions. Okay, I don't know how to figure out this whole comments thing. This is a new platform for me, so this is interesting. But essentially, let me see. How do I do this? How do I do this? Let me see. Let me see. Is someone reacting here? Got people reacting. Oh, hello, people. See you reacting. Appreciate y'all. Yes. Okay. With that being said, so time management does not exist. You can only control how you are doing. You can only control yourself, right? How you're doing what you're doing. And in this, essentially, we're going into efficiency and effectiveness in marketing, in sales, in goal setting, in business strategy and planning, in team, in leadership, in financial management. Yes, we touched on that because I focus on people building profit-producing, purpose-driven businesses, right? So we're going to go into that as well, too. So, but anyways, with that being said, on to the next main key concept. So number 1 was time management does not exist. Number 2, right? Stop being busy and start being productive. All right. Stop being busy and start being productive. Stop being busy. Start being productive. Saying you're busy is not cute, right? So I'm busy. No, right? I remember the first, when did I first, like 10, it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago when I just heard a lot of people saying that for some reason. And I was just like, oh, what is this phrase and why? And like, I'm busy. Like, why do people say that? Why? Right? And at the end of the day, the thing is that, anyone can say they're busy, right? Like, you're not special. You're not special here. No, sorry to interrupt. You're not special. Well, if you're in entrepreneurship land, you're not the only one out here who's busy, right? Maybe you might be comparing yourself to a lazy cousin. Okay, maybe you're busy and they're not. Sure, perhaps, right? But you saying you're busy, no, that's not cute. That doesn't help anyone at all. What's happening is that you are not prioritizing the thing that you are saying you're too busy to do. That's all it is. That's all it is. Come out and say it. That's it, right? Admit it to yourself, admit it to the people around you. And at the end of the day, stop saying yes, right? Start saying no. Start being selfish. If you know that you cannot commit to something, then don't commit to it. The end. Literally, right? That's literally just say no. Yes, you want to, but guess what? You only have 24 hours in a day. So what are you going to spend it on? That is the question. What are you going to spend your 24 hours on? Right? So you are going to become selfish. If you're not already selfish, you need to be selfish, right? And essentially that starts with you saying no. So I want you to really take a look. Got some little homework. Take a look at what did you do today? What did you say yes to today? And how do you feel about that? Maybe you feel good about it. Maybe you don't. Guess what? That means you need to change. Right? That means you need to change. So you need to be selfish and be productive and not busy, right? So decide and be intentional about what it is that you're going to be saying yes to. Number 3. Yes, we're going through these quickly. Yes, number 3. And let me know as well too if you have any questions. So number 3, although people typically don't have questions because I tend to be pretty straightforward and like simple. My motto is keep it simple, then keep it moving. Yes, my motto is keep it simple, then keep it moving. Yes, I have a Stanford degree. Yes, I was in Fortune 500 companies, but I kid you not, I started my business. I went into entrepreneurship land. I don't have any family members who are entrepreneurs from what I know, at least, right? And so I was the only person in entrepreneurship, and I did this, and I was like, I really didn't need my degree for this at all, right? Literally, it's just, that's one of those things where entrepreneurship, it really is simple, right? So why is it that a lot of people fail, right? Why is it a lot of people, they start, but they don't finish, right? It's because they get stuck. It's because you get stuck, you get overwhelmed, you decide, you know what, the business is not for me, right? You don't have support around you to give you the information that you need. So you're like, you know what, business is not for me. Let me stop that, right? Or essentially you don't even say business is not for you. You just stop. You just like pause one day, then the one day becomes 1 month, and the 1 month becomes 1 year, then it becomes 1 decade, right? And unfortunately, that happens to a lot of people. So that's why entrepreneurship is a marathon. This is literally why I do what I do, is to ensure that you keep moving forward in your business, right? Because yes, you start the business, great. It's time for you to finish. It's time for you to move forward in your impact, move forward in your mission, move forward in your movement, right? Move forward in getting your empire to where it needs to be and where you want to be and where it can be, right? So back to the content. 3 key main ideas, right? So one, we said time management does not exist, right? And so ensuring that you are fixing how you hustle. Number 2, stop being busy, start being productive, right? So you need to be selfish, be intentional about what you're saying yes to. And then number 3, optimistic realism, folks. Optimistic realism is something that essentially I had, invented and created for myself essentially back in 2014. When I was like, no, I'm not necessarily optimistic. Like, yes, I'm positive, but I also see like the gray clouds, right? And so I acknowledge the gray clouds, but I also acknowledge and recognize the sun, right? And that's what I realized was essentially what I was doing in my life and how it is when people ask, how do I do what I do? It's just how I do what I do, right? And because, my life wasn't sunny and bright, as it wasn't sunny and bright, but yes, alas, I'm here. And so with that being said, optimistic realism is the way of life, right? It is a matter of, if you are, yes, maybe it's like you get the next steps. And it's as simple as, a lot of entrepreneurs, what you're doing is, and this happens when my clients come to me, for example. Sometimes my clients come to me at this stage where this is essentially what's happening. It's like, oh my God, like I had these things I want to get done, and like, OMG, they got like, they had a list of 10 things they want to do today, for their personal life, their day job life, their business. They're like, they got to the business stuff. By the time they got to the business stuff, it was like 10 p.m. because the kids were being crazy, and then all sorts of stuff. And eventually, they go to sleep, they go to the next day, like, oh, I only got like these 3 out of 10 things done. Oh, I'm so horrible. I'm so terrible. OMG, the worst, right? And that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you survive the marathon, right? If you start telling yourself, oh my God, my thighs hurt. Oh, you know what? I should just stop. Like, you will stop, right? We don't want that. So you need to ensure that you are telling yourself and acknowledging, yes, maybe you only got 3 things done out of the 10, but guess what? You got 3 things done, right? That's 3 more than yesterday. That's 3 more than probably the person who's not even entrepreneurship land, right? And so acknowledging and recognizing what it is that you're doing, the progress that it is that you are making at every single step, right? You need to be, yes, okay, you want to reach 10K a month, you only got to 5K, perhaps, right? But what was it last month? 1K, right? So yes, maybe you only got to 5K out of the 10K in sales a month that you wanted. But last month you were at 1K. So it's pretty great. Like you made it. That's amazing. That's amazing, right? And so you need to ensure that you are acknowledging those progress and those milestones, right? And you are ensuring that you are like every single day, I want you to ask yourself and answer for yourself, what am I proud of myself for? Right? What am I proud of myself for? Right? And so with that being said, 1, time management does not exist. 2, start being productive, right? And being selfish. And then 3, optimistic realism is the way to life. So thank you for tuning in. This is Vanessa Zami here, and I'm the business consultant for overwhelmed entrepreneurs, fixing your hustle so you can take care of yourself while also taking care of business, right? I'm here with you each week. You can scroll through my social media for even more posts, right? You can even get my ebook on Amazon. But here's the thing. There's more to entrepreneurship than just learning by yourself in a corner office doing your own thing, right? There's support, there's guidance, there's coaching. You may not be ready for all of that though. You may not be ready for coaching or accountability, right? Some of you are not, like you're really not, right? You may want to keep on the struggle bus. You may be like, I got this, I can do this myself. You don't mind being stuck by yourself, talking to yourself in the mirror, wishing you had a sounding board, right? Perhaps you're not, you're like, oh man, I don't know what's happening. I'm not doing anything. You're not doing anything for like 3 months. And then finally you get your mojo back. And then 2 months later, you're stuck. And then another pause for 2 months, right? And then the mojo's back. Just on and off again with your business. Maybe you want to keep doing that, perhaps. But others of you, you want to stop jogging in place. You look at your kids every day, you think about the legacy and vision that you have in mind, the movement that you're creating, and you know that your business can be more than what it is today. And you're tired of the struggle bus, right? Instead, you want a clear, crystal path on how to increase your efficiency and productivity. I have a free offer for you here, right? You want a clear, crystal path on how to increase your efficiency and your productivity in your marketing and sales. You want to unearth the hidden challenges that have been holding you back from multiplying your business revenue and your income thus far. You want to get renewed and inspired to finally have a path forward on how to grow your profit-producing, purpose-driven business, even with a demanding day job. Well, if you're looking to underwhelm your overwhelm, then let's connect. If you would like to schedule time for my free Underwhelm Your Overwhelm business session, then message me either on Facebook or on LinkedIn to schedule time, right? To send me a DM message, private message. Hey, I need to underwhelm my overwhelm, right? And let's connect. Till then, chat with you next week on the next episode of Entrepreneurship Is A Marathon, where I'm here live with you every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Next week, right, we'll be going into a wonderful, wonderful special topic, and hopefully we'll have an appearance by someone special as well too, and it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. With that being said, have a beautiful, beautiful evening or day, depending on what time zone you're watching us in, and chat with you soon. Bye.